The room was filled with laughter, clinking glasses, and the soft hum of celebration. My wife, Emma, stood glowing at the center of it all, her hands gently cradling the swell of her belly. But as I cleared my throat, the joy in the room froze. "Congratulations, everyone," I said, lifting a glass. I let the word hang in the air as I pulled a folded envelope from my pocket. The chatter died. Emma's smile flickered. I turned to her, my voice steady. "This baby is mine." Silence. Complete, suffocating silence. Emma and I had been married for 6 years, a love story that started with passion, but over time had turned into something else. Something colder, more distant. She wanted a baby more than anything, and after months of trying, she finally got pregnant. I had been ecstatic, until the doubts crept in, late-night whispers, unexplained absences, a gut feeling I couldn't shake. Still, I wanted to believe in us. I tried to hold on to that belief until the night of our anniversary party, when her best friend, drunk and loose-lipped, leaned in and whispered in my ear, "She's been lying to you. That baby isn't yours." At first, I dismissed it. Drunken nonsense. But doubt is a virus. It spreads. It infects everything. I started noticing how Emma's phone never left her side. The nervous glances when she thought I wasn't looking. The hushed phone calls. Then I found it. A text. A name I didn't recognize. "I miss you." My blood ran cold. I confronted her that night. She laughed it off. "You're being paranoid," she said. "Hormones make me emotional. I text all my friends like that." But I wasn't paranoid. A week later, I took matters into my own hands, a DNA test. I swabbed my cheek. Then one night while she slept, I took a sample from her prenatal test kit. 2 weeks later, the results arrived. 0% probability of paternity. I stared at the paper, feeling something inside me shatter. I could have walked away, could have quietly filed for divorce. But no. She had built this lie, wrapped me in it, paraded me around like a doting husband. She wanted a performance? I'd give her one. The days leading up to the baby shower were excruciating, pretending to be the clueless, loving husband while my mind was a storm. Emma gushed about nursery colors, baby names, our future. I played along, my smile a mask. But behind that mask, I was preparing. I gathered evidence, screenshots of texts, credit card statements that led to hotel bookings, a timeline of her deception. I even found him, the real father, a coworker, married, a man who, judging by how panicked he was when he ignored my calls, wanted nothing to do with this mess. Good. That would make it even worse for her. The baby shower was my stage. Her audience, family, friends, colleagues, deserved to see the truth. That morning, she kissed me, oblivious. "I can't wait for today," she said. Neither could I. The party was extravagant, decorated to perfection. Guests filled the room, showering Emma with gifts and compliments. She basked in it, completely unaware. Then my moment came. I clinked my glass and rose to my feet. "I just want to say how honored I am to be here," I began, my voice steady, "to celebrate Emma, this incredible woman, and the beautiful baby she's carrying." She beamed. "But before we toast," I continued, "I have a little surprise." I pulled the envelope from my pocket, my fingers steady as I unfolded it. "This," I said, holding it up, "is a DNA test." The room tensed. Emma's face drained of color. A few weeks ago, I had some doubts. So I did what any responsible father would do. I got tested. I turned the paper around. My voice sharpened. And it turns out, I'm not the father. A gasp rippled through the crowd. Emma's breath hitched. Don't act surprised, Emma," I said, my voice low but deadly. You knew. You knew this whole time." Guests whispered, shifting uncomfortably. Her parents looked horrified. Tears welled in her eyes. "Please," she said, "let's talk about this privately." "No," I interrupted. "You made a spectacle out of this pregnancy. Now, let's finish the show." A nervous hush settled over the room. Emma shook her head, frantic now. I don't know what you're talking about. I pulled out my phone and tapped the screen. A series of text messages projected onto the TV screen behind me. He thinks it's his. I feel awful, but I can't tell him now. What if he finds out? He won't. We just have to play it cool until after the baby is born. Emma's face crumbled. Her mother gasped, covering her mouth. Her father stood, his chair scraping loudly against the floor. Someone muttered, "Oh my God." And the final blow? I turned to her best friend, the one who had told me everything. "You knew, didn't you?" I asked. She looked down, unable to speak. The weight of betrayal collapsed onto Emma, and for the first time, she had no words. I exhaled slowly, letting the silence stretch, heavy, unrelenting, before delivering the final blow. "I'm done," I said, my voice steady. "I'm done with the lies, the manipulation, the humiliation." Emma reached for me, her eyes wild and pleading. "Please, we can fix this." I stepped back. "There's nothing to fix." Then I turned to the guests. "For those wondering what's next, I'll tell you," I said, my tone calm, resolute. "I've already filed for divorce." I gestured toward a man standing quietly in the back, a lawyer. "The papers are ready." Emma gasped, her hand flying to her mouth. "Oh, and one more thing," I added, voice laced with venom. "Since the house was mine before we married, and I have proof of infidelity, you'll be leaving with nothing." Her lips trembled.
No.
"You wouldn't." I smiled. "I already did." The room erupted into murmurs, shocked, awkward whispers spreading like wildfire. And then came the final twist. I turned to the real father, standing stiffly near the back, trying to blend into the wall. "Congratulations," I said. "You're about to be a dad. Hope you're ready." He blanched, eyes wide, throat dry. Emma collapsed into a sobbing mess. But I felt nothing. Not anger. Not sadness. Just freedom. The party ended in disaster. Guests trickled out one by one, speaking in hushed voices. Emma's parents refused to look at her, and I walked out without looking back. In the weeks that followed, I finalized everything. The divorce. My assets. My fresh start. Emma tried to reach me, calls, texts, long messages begging to talk. I never responded. She made her choices. Now she had to live with them. I wasn't bitter. I wasn't broken. I was free. Betrayal doesn't just break a heart, it sharpens it. Emma thought she was playing a game, but she underestimated me. And now, as I stepped into my new life, I realized something. Revenge wasn't just an ending. It was the beginning of something better.